All right, Canada Post in a developing story reporting another massive loss, this time for the third quarter, $541 million. Let me just put that into a bit of context here. We know Canada Post has been hemorrhaging money for a long time, but this is the largest quarterly loss in the company's history. The company is saying ongoing strike activity is driving customers away. We know there was a huge Canada Post strike by the union late last year, and ongoing labor disputes and stoppages and rotating strikes are happening this year. The losses to date are about $1 billion, and of course to date for this year, and of course the year is not over yet. So what happens gives you a sense of what lies in store for Canada Post and of course how to get out of this mess. The company has put forward a plan. The federal government says it needs options, otherwise it could be the end of the line. Let's bring in business analyst Ian Lee with Carleton University, who has been studying Canada Post for many years. Of course, let me get your initial reaction, immediate reaction to $541 million.
It's a staggering number. It was expected. It wasn't unexpected, Todd. The thing that leapt off the page in the this is the Q3 quarterly third quarter report, and this is in the what's called the management discussion and analysis. What did leap off the page on top of the sheer size? And this is for those who want to look it up. This is on page 5. It says the corporation was supposed to have funding to last until next year end, March 2026. They now state that they're going to run out of the bailout that was given to them in January by the end of this year, requiring yet another bailout. And why that's significant, Todd, is these losses are growing. It's not stagnant or flatline. That is to say, each quarter that goes by, the situation gets worse because letter mail, the volume of letters continues to decline, and their losses in market share in parcels continues to decline.
How much of this is because of what the union has done, in your mind, Ian?
The letter mail side is been coming for a very long time, since 2006, because of the digitization of everything. You know, it's affecting the media and banking and payment system and everything that's digital, that's informational. But to your question, that we've known that for a long time. The letters are drying up and are going to disappear in next 5 or 6 or 10 years. It's on the parcel side that's so shocking in this report. They even state in this report, this is what's going to be the salvation or the turning around and saving of Canada Post. But they're losing more and more customers in parcels, which is supposed to be saving the post office, as customers desert Canada Post because they see it as less and less reliable because of the strike last year, and now the rotating strikes, which is driving yet more customers away from the post office, making the situation worse, not better.
Can Canada Post be saved, Ian?
You've asked the single most important question, Todd. If they can't change this quickly, and I mean really quickly, about they need flexibility in parcels. They have to have gig workers, part-time workers on the weekend. Canada Post, CupW has already stated that they're opposed to that. If they can't turn this around quickly, and I don't mean 10 years. The CEO said, oh, we'll do attrition over 10 years. They don't have 10 years. They don't have that kind of runway. They've got a year, 2 years at the most, and they've got to show these changes almost immediately to bring these business users back to the parcel post division.
Ian Lee with his take, an analyst who's studied Canada Post for many, many years now, with his take on this staggering loss, $541 million in the third quarter alone for Canada Post. Ian, it's great to see you. We'll be talking about this again, I have no doubt.
Thanks very much, Todd. Thank you.